Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I got a comment on one of my recent videos about doing a tattoo tour, so I wanted to do one really quick because I don't have too many. So yeah, I just wanted to talk you guys through some of my tattoos. Some of them are super meaningful and some of them I just got because I thought they were cute. So yeah, let's go through them. It's kind of awkward showing this one because it's on my wrist, but this is my first ever tattoo. It's technically like the 2 stars from Peter Pan. That is the inspiration photo that I showed the tattoo artist. I wanted the 2 stars from the movie, but it kind of means a little bit more to me than just like Disney. It's for like my grandparents. They were like the stars in my life, so there's one of them for each of them. Yeah, that was my first tattoo. I got it like right after my first year of college. Literally, I think the same day I moved out. I made a tattoo appointment and I went, and my mom was not too happy about it, but she couldn't really stop me. So I went and I got my tattoo. I don't know if it's still on this channel, but I made a YouTube video about me going to get this tattoo. Next, I don't remember which tattoo I got next. I think I got the cross on my ankle. I'll insert a clip of that tattoo now. I got it on Friday the 13th for $13 tattoos. It ended up coming out to like $20 for the tattoo because it's like a mandatory $20, $13 plus $7 tipping for the tattoo artist. At least that's how it worked where I went. Again, I got that one done in New Jersey. I went with a bunch of my friends at the time and we got tattoos. We waited in line for literally, I want to say like 7 hours that day to get tattoos. They were the only tattoo shop around that was doing Friday the 13th tattoos, and we were determined and we wanted them really bad. I think I also got my second hole pierced that day. I wanted to get my nose pierced also, but my mom would have just been so upset. I had already got a tattoo and a piercing. If I also had gotten my nose pierced that day, it would have been over. So yeah, I'll insert a clip of that tattoo now. That one honestly did not hurt at all. I'm also not super religious, but it does mean something to me. So yeah, I have a little cross on my ankle. The next tattoo that I have, I got this one shortly, well, I'm not going to go in order, but I got this one shortly after my mom passed away. I got this tattoo shortly after my mom passed away. It is a heart in her handwriting. The full piece that I want to get, because I want to add to it, it says love and then my mom's name, and it had a little heart drawn next to it. It was from like a class project that your parents needed to write a letter for, and I found it in my closet after my mom passed away. And I knew I wanted to get it, so I got it in red ink because I just thought it was pretty. I don't remember if the letter was also in red ink. I don't think it was, but yeah, it's a red ink heart. I do have to say it's kind of faded a lot. I think I got this tattoo 3 years ago, but it's fading a lot at like the top and a little bit at the bottom, so I'm definitely going to get that one touched up soon. It's super small, so it's not a big deal and people don't really see it, but just for me, like, I like seeing it and I want it to be perfect and complete and everything. So yeah, the next tattoo that I'm going to show you guys is the ones on my arm. So I really want to have like a full sleeve, but I am kind of out of ideas right now. So this is the start of my sleeve, I guess. So the first tattoo that I got on my arm was this picture of my mom and I. This is my mom and that's me, and this is us on my first birthday. This tattoo on my arm I got on my, I think, 22nd or 21st birthday. I can't remember. I think I got this one right after my mom died, and then I got this one the next year. So I got this one on my 22nd birthday. Again, I got it in New Jersey, and I woke up on my birthday and I had gone on like a really long drive all by myself. I didn't really have plans for the day. But I was just driving around and I remembered that there was another tattoo shop in New Jersey that I really wanted to go to, and that there was an artist that I knew and I had messaged a couple times. So I called the store. I asked if I can do a walk-in and they said yes, absolutely. So I went, and I didn't even have a picture picked out for what I wanted for this portrait outline, but I knew I had like a whole folder of like my favorite pictures with my mom. So as I was sitting there waiting for him to be ready and for us to do our little like consultation, I was going through my album and I came across this picture from my first birthday, and I thought, it's my birthday and it's only like, I think it was my second birthday without my mom. I'm 24 now, but it was like my second birthday without my mom, so it was very fitting. So I got this one. Originally this tattoo was in blue ink, but the blue ink faded really fast, so the whole tattoo was in blue ink for colon cancer. Dark blue is like the ribbon color for colon cancer, so that is why I got the whole tattoo in blue. But like 2 months after I got the tattoo, almost all of like, I don't know, almost all of the tattoo had like fading, so I went back and I got it touched up, and then again less than a year after I got it touched up, it was fading a lot again. This is like with putting sunscreen and everything on it. I don't know, I just had a problem with it, so I decided to get the whole thing in black. But to still have the like deeper meaning to the tattoo, the little string on my pacifier is filled in blue. Yeah, that is like one of my more meaningful tattoos. I think that one is like my most meaningful one. I do get a lot of questions and like a lot of compliments about that one, so I really like it. One time one time someone asked me if it was a monkey on my arm, and I was like, what? In what world? Anyways, whatever. So then after that tattoo, it started becoming a tradition on like the day my mom passed away, or Mother's Day, or like my birthday, to get tattoos. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo. So that became my motto, and honestly that was my motto when I got this one. Like I said, that was like a month after she passed away. But so yeah, for that next January, I think, I went by myself to visit my mom at the cemetery, and on my way home I was like, I really need a tattoo. Why not? I was by myself, why can't I go get a tattoo? So I went and I got this Mac Miller Circles album cover. Yeah, this one is another really meaningful piece. I just smacked my arm, but this this was another really meaningful piece. Mac Miller's Circles album came out a few days after my mom passed away, and it was announced like a couple days before she passed away. And that whole time that we were like in the hospital and like grieving and everything, like the album really got me through it. It's a really sad album. Lots of tears have been shed to that album. Lots of tears have been shed to Mac Miller in general. He's my favorite artist in the whole wide world. So yeah, I thought it would be really fitting to get the Circles album tattooed. A lot of people don't really know what that is either, but it's okay because I know what it is. So yeah, and then next we have this one. It says Mi Cielo in Spanish. Same kind of meaning as this one. My grandpa's last words to me were Mi Cielo, because that was my nickname from both of my grandparents. So I got that one tattooed. Honestly, I do wish I got this one a little bit smaller. I just don't like how much space it takes up, and there's like other stuff I want to get up here. Anyways, but yeah, I got it facing this way so that when I look down at my arm, I can read it and just have a cute little reminder. And then as you guys can see, I have the Tatooine sunset. I have the Tatooine sunset on the inside-ish of my arm. This tattoo is messed up. It's messed up, I know. The line goes through here, but I think it's really cool because it's a very straight line and it makes it look a little bit abstract, and it kind of adds to like all of the line work on my arm. I do wish that line wasn't there though. I wish it was just the horizon line. But we live and we learn, so yeah, I wish I would have noticed. I didn't even notice until like 3 days after I got that tattoo too. Like I just kept looking at it and I was like, wow, like it's so beautiful, or like, wow, it's so itchy. And then once it was like more healed, I was like, oh, that line is not supposed to go through the whole tattoo. But it's fine. I love Star Wars, and literally as my whole Star Wars collection is like right here. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog now. She's barking. But I really love Star Wars, and yeah, that one doesn't really have like a super deep meaning. I just went with my friend Megan, and we impulsively got tattoos, and we both got Star Wars tattoos. So yeah. And then I have these two tattoos. So 1111. It's kind of from my best friend from high school. Her name is Kara. We text 1111 to each other all of the time. I don't even think she really knows that tattoo is for her. But we text 1111 to each other every single day, like twice a day if we remember. And yeah, it's also just like my angel numbers. Every time I see 1111, I know something like positive is gonna happen. So yeah, I just got that tattooed on me. And then I'm not sure how well you can see this, but here's a little bouquet of flowers. It's for the different birth months of my family. I want to add to it, or I want to get more flowers. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have my sleeve planned out, but I want more flowers. And I just think that they're super pretty. So either I want to get like another bouquet here, which I think might be like overdoing it, or I just want to add flowers somewhere. But that is my arm. I still have 2 more tattoos to show you guys, but I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to. The next tattoo I have says, "You remind me of the color blue." Like I said, big Mac Miller girl. Those are some of my favorite Mac Miller lyrics. My favorite color is blue, and the color for colon cancer is blue. And whenever I see blue, it reminds me of my mom. So yeah, I thought that would be really cute, and I got that one in California with Megan. Actually the same day that I got this one, by the same artist. Yeah, that one was, honestly, this tattoo was so much less painful than I thought it would be. This one hurt really bad, especially when he got like down here. I looked at Megan, or I was texting Megan, and I was like, I might tap out. I didn't though. I did not tap out because I did not want an incomplete tattoo. And honestly, I was just being a little bit dramatic about how much it hurt. Because it was like, this was my second tattoo of the day. So yeah, at that point I was like, ow. So then on my hip bone, I have a tattoo of a rose. I can't really show that on here, but that one was like my literal like second or third tattoo ever. It was on $20 tattoo day. It wasn't on Friday the 13th, but there is a tattoo parlor around here that does like free nose piercings, $10 tattoos, $20 tattoos. So in 2019, I was a lifeguard, and I was at work with a bunch of my friends, and we had like a big group chat. We were talking about how we wanted tattoos. So literally I went and I picked up some of the guys that I worked with, and we all went to go get tattoos. None of them matching, like we all got different stuff, but we all got tattoos that night. Like I think it was 3 or 4 of us. We all got tattoos that night. Super random. We were the last people that they tattooed because we went super late. I felt really bad, but that tattoo is beautiful. I love it. It's just like a simple, like literally look up a rose outline, and that is what the tattoo is. It was nothing special, but I think it's really pretty. Yeah, and then I think that's all of them. I think that's all of my tattoos. I really do want more. I just have no ideas right now. I have like a tattoo folder on my Pinterest, but my problem is I like having more meaningful tattoos personally, and I also like getting my tattoos very impulsively. The ones that I got with Megan, like this one and the Mac Miller one on my rib, those were the only 2 tattoos that I've ever really like planned. Most of the tattoos I'm like, oh, I want to go this day and I want to get this, and that's how I'm feeling today. So yeah, when an idea comes to me, I'll probably get a new one. And it will probably be on, I want one here. Like, this is the next area. This is the next area that I want one. I just don't know what. I was thinking like a music player thing, like, you know, like the stop, start, rewind, whatever, with like a song. I don't know what song. I don't know what song, and I don't know if a third Mac Miller tattoo is really appropriate or like necessary. But I kind of want another one just because I don't even want to get into like how much his music means, but yeah, it really just does mean a lot to me, and it's really gotten me through a lot. So yeah, I don't know, if you guys think of any tattoo ideas that you think I should get, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for rambling so much, but those are all my tattoos and the little meanings behind them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and come back next week because there may or may not be another Disney vlog. Bye guys.